I'm Juli Limon. I'm a senior at Tulare Western, and this is my story.
If I told you my story, you would hear hope that wouldn't let go.
When I first started high school, I assumed I was going to be super stressed and tired all the time, and unfortunately I was right. So I began taking honors classes. A majority of them were in my freshman and sophomore year, and my junior year and senior year I took AP classes. But to make matters worse, I was doing band. I did band all 4 years. And if you don't know, that consumes a lot of your time. It's about 9 hours of practice during the week. And then on the weekends, we would have a lot of 9 to 9, which are 12-hour practices. And then let alone competitions that happened almost every weekend. And then I was in symphonies for COS and Hanford, so most of my time was consumed about it was adding on, and it was just becoming too stressful for me. Sometimes I would get 2 or 3 hours of sleep at night just to stay up to do homework, and then I wasn't eating as much as I should have because I was always on a rush to get to practice. And so my physical health started to deteriorate just with my mental health. And I began to realize that my mental health and my physical health were equally as important. So one thing that it really took me a long time to realize was that I couldn't cope with everything I was doing on my own, and it took me a long time to reach out to my teachers and say, some of this coursework I can't do and I don't have time to do. But one thing I began to realize is a lot of teachers are willing to work on you with that. They're willing to give you time in class to work on that coursework, and sometimes you have to miss a practice or two in order to get enough sleep or just to eat a full meal for the first time in months. My advice to those who are watching is to make sure that you pay attention to how you feel mentally, to make sure you're getting enough sleep and enough to drink, and that you're focusing on doing the things that you actually enjoy, so high school doesn't become super stressful and you don't want to be here. Because high school for me was one of the best times I've had in my life. I had the greatest experiences here for doing homecoming in Western. This is my story. What's yours?